Hi guys, I wanna show you guys today the bow I make like a year ago. And it'll be my first laminado bow I just made. Laminado fiberglass, maple and purple heart. So it's hard maple on the limbs and purple heart in the middle. And on the back is a black fiberglass. In the front, I put a clear fiberglass. And the things I want to show you about this bow is because this is a prototype I made. And I string this bow when I made it, and I never take the string off. And I want to make sure that the pound is still the same. It's 1 year after I make the bow, the pound is still the same, never change. It's a heel style bow with the handle a little bit different. I make the handle like a curved bow because now like in the time when I make this bow, I was coming from the compound family, and it's difficult for me to adapt to the traditional style. So I make the handle like the compound. It probably later gonna change. I'm a little bit to have my hands a little bit close to the arrow. And the handle is made from a purple heart, hickory, and maple. And yeah, the bow shoot pretty good. And now I put this quiver in there to balance, to give a little balance, because the bow is very, very light. It's one piece only. And I just put the quiver with 6 arrows. And I have 3 arrows. Here's the broad hair, and 3 hours is my training hours. That's why all the fat is beaten up like this. But the bow looks pretty good, and I plan to hunt with this bow. It's 64-inch long. It's a very long bow, very forgiving. It's 50 pounds. And I make the limbs very, very thin limbs. You can tell, see? Very thin. I was thinking the bow not gonna work because the limbs get so thin. And because when I make the veneer is very thick veneer. You can tell the back veneer is very thick, and the middle one also. The front is a little bit thin. But the bow works pretty good, and I shoot him very good with them right now. And this is the first time I'm gonna hunt with them, probably next week. And I show you guys the result of the hunting. But this is the bow. The arrows, I don't weight my arrows yet, but I think it's around, probably it's gonna be like around 600 grams. It's very heavy arrows. It's 500 spine, very heavy arrows I use them there. And it's a bow is very fast because I put I make him to be fast because the limbs is thin. More thin the limb is, the end of the limbs is like a half an inch, more fast the bow is. I was thinking the bow not gonna last for long because the limb is so thin, but the bow lasts. It's a complete 1 year right now I make this bow. It's the first time I'm gonna hunt with them. I wanna show you, and if this work, I'm gonna make a more bow. I just keep the form on my little shop, and I make more bows the same this one. You have a little bit deflex, reflex in there, and shoot pretty good. And I hope I can harvest some animal this bow next couple weeks. Thanks for watching.